Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to GameFaceZA I. So today I just wanted to show you guys a little bit of editing software that I use for quite a lot of my edited videos here on YouTube. And the reason I use this software is because it's absolutely free and it's getting updates pretty often, which is really awesome, really just making the platform a lot more stable and a little bit more optimized, which is great. And people struggle with pirating software, which is illegal first of all, and just a pain in the butt to actually get right half the time. So just get a good free editing software. Go to Hitfilm Express. Just go to Hitfilms. Just Google it. You'll find it pretty easy. I think it's FX something on the website. I'm not 100% sure. There'll be a link in the description to it. But I'll then just install it. I'm sure you can manage that yourself. I don't need to walk you through that. And I was going to show you the absolute basic editing from here and exporting just in this video. So go to new. We're going to start a new project. I film my videos in 720p. That's just because that's what I stream at. And my whole YouTube career I've just uploaded 720 because I never had a really beefy computer to edit full HD videos, and for the most part that's perfectly fine. These settings will all be good, audio will be good. Just go and press OK. Then we're gonna start up the new project. There we go. Now I'm gonna import my stream that I did the other night, and I want to edit it down into a more user-friendly chunk. So import. Oh, sorry, it's gone to my second window. I don't know why it's doing that. Let's just make this smaller. Import media. So now here's the clip that I want to edit here. This is just my Minecraft series that I'm busy playing, and I like to edit the stream down into an episode for people to watch. So now it's going to conform the audio, and then it's sort of just pre-rendering it for you, so when you're watching it it'll be a lot smoother. So once that's finished, we will start editing it. Okay, great. So once that little turning wheel is gone, that means that it is pre-rendered and ready to go. So I'm just going to drag this into our editor panel here and just place it right in the front here. So now it says that the sequence is different, the actual video is different to what we've made the timeline to be. So you can click yes to automatically fix itself. Really, that changes the frame rate. It may change the frame size, perhaps. Yeah. So here is the clip that I have edited. You can click your mouse wheel button to drag your footage. If it goes over the edge here, you'll see you can zoom in by clicking here, and then you can drag this footage along. So you can click anywhere up here to preview what you're seeing. You can press spacebar to actually play. And you can also scroll along down here. You'll see these lines here. Those are your waveforms. So that's where there's actual speaking happening. So let me go to a piece here and just press enter.
Let's see, what iron do we have?
Sorry, spacebar, not enter. Now, I'm just going to show you the absolute basic editing technique here. You can press C on your keyboard and you'll see the tool change to a razor, or you can click it over here, and this is the slice tool. So what this does is you can click anywhere in your audio or your video and it'll separate the two clips. So now say you started here and you want to cut this out for whatever reason, then you can click it again. Now I'm going to press V on the keyboard to go back to the select tool, or just click up here. Now you can click, let's zoom in to this piece here. You can zoom in here and then click on this piece. So this is the one that we want to get rid of. You can press delete on the keyboard or right click and just remove. Now there's a gap here. Now you can click and drag this in, but I wouldn't recommend that, because say for instance you've cut a clip over here as well and you want to drag this back here, it's going to make a big gap here as well. So what I recommend doing is right clicking here, delete ripple gap, and that'll bring everything forward or back. So now you'll see that there, if I just move this inline to here, it'll create a gap. Go and delete the ripple gap. It brings everything forward or back, whichever way you're going. So that's just a much neater way rather than clicking and dragging every piece in individually. Now you'll see this up here. This is the actual piece that'll export. So whatever is in this section here, this will all export. So if this line, if this bar only goes up to here, it'll only export here, it won't export the rest. So just make sure that this is at the end of your video, nice and neatly. So what you can do is zoom in better here and just make sure it is exactly where you need it to be.
Unbelievable.
So you'll see that I say goodbye here at some point.
Thanks for joining. See you guys later. Bye.
So I'm just going to zoom out and bring this in to right there. And that's all you need to do. So now you can go to export over here, in out area. So that's this piece here, or the entire content of the project. Maybe you have some clips that you didn't use, but you just put them to the side. If you choose contents, it'll export that as well as the gaps in between them. So you want the in out area because you've actually clearly defined where you want it to go. In out area, and then you just go to exports. So these are some previous exports I've done. It saves them all, which is quite nice. And you can have your own presets export settings, but 99% of the time you can just use the built-in presets, and you change that over here. So this is your render queue. You'll see queue here. These are finished. These won't do it again. You can actually just go and press delete on these to get rid of them. And that doesn't matter because you've already exported them. You're not losing anything. So you can go to preset. You can choose Facebook 720p, whatever you want here. So let's go Facebook 720p. That'll be perfectly fine for what we need over here. You can also make your own presets, but I'll get into that in a different video. So then you can just right click, start exporting, or up here, that's the project that you've been working on. So you just go right click, or you can click down here, start exporting, and it'll start exporting, and it'll actually show you a preview over here of where it is in the video, you know, the progress of the exports. So yeah guys, that's the super basic editing, importing and exporting tutorial. Hope it was helpful for you guys. I would recommend downloading the software. It's great for people that, you know, can't afford the Adobe suite, and just this is better than pirating software, I believe, and it's, you know, it's actually pretty good. I use it for a lot of my edited videos here on YouTube. And yeah, thanks you guys for watching. I'll see you guys later. Bye.